The dark night's Marrow Ridge farm clung to the mountainside like a scar, isolated, wind-beaten, too far from any road for help to arrive quickly. The Wilsons had lived there long enough to know every sound the night could make, which was why they knew when something new arrived. It started with the chickens, ripped apart inside the coop. Feathers were plastered to the walls as if by a violent wind. Mr. Wilson blamed a fox until he saw the prints in the mud, not paws, talons, 3 long, hooked impressions deep enough to fracture stone. Over the following nights, the attacks escalated. Goats gutted and left on display. Sheep dragged into the woods, wool snagged on branches in long, bloody ribbons. Cows found carved open as if by deliberate hands. Whatever hunted them wasn't feeding. It was practicing. They understood that when the horses screamed. The sound shook the house. By the time Mr. Wilson reached the stable, something enormous fled into the trees, black, elongated, moving on limbs that bent the wrong way. It didn't run. It glided, talons slicing the ground with terrifying precision. He saw its eyes for only a second, glowing green, multi-pupiled, watching everything at once. The horses were left unrecognizable. Mrs. Wilson whispered, "It's moving up the ladder." And after horses, came people. They barricaded the house before sunset, doors blocked, windows locked, guns loaded. When darkness fully fell, something heavy landed on the roof. Talons scraped slow, deep grooves into the shingles. Then came the footsteps, claws clicking rhythmically as it circled the house, dragging itself along the siding. They heard it sniffing at the windows, scraping corners, testing wood, learning. Mrs. Wilson clutched the children. Mr. Wilson aimed at the door. No one breathed. Through a slit in the curtain, they saw it. Tall, distorted, spine arched too high, neck too long, arms too thin, talons wet with blood. It turned its head, eyes glowing sickly green. Not 2, not 4, but a shifting cluster of pupils writhing beneath glass. Those eyes tracked movement through walls, followed breaths in the dark. It didn't speak. It didn't need to. It watched. It circled. It waited. Because the livestock were gone, and daylight wouldn't last forever.